going on, everyone? Veedotme here. We're back at Astral Ascent. If you are here for the first time ever, you're here for a treat. We're playing a Calie run today. Calie has been eluding me on this victory. Right now, I'm going to show that we are on Destiny level 15. Pause the video if you need to get a look at what difficulties we have set. We also have the Void Catalyst on the screen as well. But we have like a decent amount of time in this game. But apparently, because I don't have all of my meta unlocked, I think we're struggling a little bit if I just push the difficulty way up. One hit slime. One hit ignition. Is this multi-hit? It's really not. It's more of a screen clear. I'm gonna grab Ruby Swarm. I kind of want something that either hits quite a lot or something that's melee. And that's not like an actual requirement to play the game. I'm just thinking like, what do I feel like doing today? One of the two. Our prowess tree. Again, I'm not really looking for anything specific. Let's grab some ice swords. The other one, as I said, it doesn't really matter. It's too early to start trying to figure out what you want to do for sure. So as I said, I've been trying a couple of Calie runs. I gotta say, I have been losing against Libra. We have finally found Libra after never seeing the boss for like 40 hours of me playing this game. And it is, as most people on the Discord seem to think, the hardest boss in the game. I would dare say maybe even harder than the final boss, but perhaps that's just because I fought the final boss a lot more. Where I'm standing in the game right now is I feel as though I could probably climb in difficulty so long as I get most of the meta done. And that's really just a matter of time. Even if I lose a run, so long as I beat the first Zodiac, maybe the first couple of Zodiacs, then I at least make some kind of progress. Almost in a Hades setup, like I'm getting whatever currency you would get regardless. First Gambit room. I just really like to skip ahead in difficulties. I don't know if that's like a common thing amongst gamers, but it certainly is for me. I'm gonna try to get some early attack speed. I've been finding that Calie really needs attack speed, because you gotta get not only auto attacks off, but you also need the gems out in the right position. And attack speed definitely helps with that. So as I said, I am actually a big fan of Calie. I don't feel good that I have died. But funny enough, I don't feel too good when I die in any roguelite. I feel like I should be winning first try every time in any game I play. Definitely not a good mentality to have, especially for an action roguelite. Hidden Yali acquired. That is going towards our drip. Shoutouts to anyone who even remotely knows what kind of outfit I'm trying to use right now. Enemies freeze and take more damage. Increase frostbite damage. That's like a cold dot over time. Ice fragments. One spell cast. Those just bounce around the arena, so it's very easy to utilize. I feel like the freeze stuff is not really good to start off with. And that's because freeze, I think, requires 10 applications to activate. There's a couple of different abilities in Astral Ascent that do that. So I'm better off using something that we can get like immediate value out of. Like that crystal you see bouncing around, that's the ice fragment. And like one ice frag by itself isn't all that great. Once you start getting more than one bouncing around, then you can get some serious stuff. If you do know the game but don't really know the ice fragments, I think the first time you really see it in action is off an Octave signature spell.
From these ruins.
Poison, lightning orb, ice idol on hit. This is, it's like they really want me to do these fan attacks, but I kind of want something that is forward facing. Oops. Actually, no, we dropped the right thing. We want to drop our starter equipment. Ares is fire. So I'm gonna try to go into the Gambit reward room, see if it has ice for us. Regardless of what it has, it's probably going on one of my ice spells. I try not to put anything on my starter spells if I can help it. I'm sure there is a scenario where you do outfit these. Let's put it here. But I don't know, maybe we're not at that point yet, where I have to actually put points into a starter spell. Okay, so my elites have double the effects.
Good.
It's random. Let's go ahead and do this. And level up the Ruby
An
Swarm.
improvement.
It's generic. All we need is the ice stuff to go on top of it. I could have leveled up the thing with the meteors on it, but that's not actually doing anything for me yet. 50% chance to apply freeze. Now, all of a sudden, I'm wishing I had freeze. That's fine. I'm sure it'll show up later. Copium moment. So we're gonna go into here. The freeze application on the spears is actually super good because we get to activate that many times. We have Hydra. Should be an easy fight for me. Okay, yeah, I got 4 stacks. Wow, dodging backwards? Actually very powerful in this fight. I feel like I've never played like this before. Dang, I got hit. Okay, so that's the ulti. These do have contact damage to them. Took like 90 damage overall, I think. I'm below half. Not a good sign.
Another gambit.
Rewards. We got poison. We got crit. We have target. Target marks an enemy, so the next time you attack it, you do a crit. Sometimes it's good for multi-hit attacks, but really if it hits 2 times, that's perfect. Let's open up Ruby Swarm. And I guess I can put critical hit on it. I figure one of these days I'm gonna actually level up. Crap, I need keys. I need money too, because I have to buy 2 spells. One of these days I should probably put points into a starter spell, just to see how it is. For all I know, there might be a YouTube vid opportunity. Can you beat Astral Ascent with only starter spells? If you all know that someone's already done that, please let me know, because I want to see it.
Done, gems.
All right. Clear the first elites just fine. Simple mushrooms don't usually give me any issue. So once they're an elite, that things change. Wow, her spear gameplay is like really fun. She does have a melee build though. I have yet to really utilize it. And I would have done it today, but the stuff didn't show up. Okay, we got some keys. We're back up to 4. Ideally, we want to see 5. Okay, so this, I'm gonna heal. This room, thanks to the telescope, is gonna have an Astral Gambit inside. Ooh, is that ice? When Snowflake hit, cast 4 Frost Mines, increase Snowflake damage by 100%. Snowflake is orbiting Razor Icicles. So that means I should probably try to go into Snowflake somehow. Which typically means I should probably want melee-oriented stuff. Shadow Clone is near. So this game has a difficulty that's a heat system. One of them is to have 2 Shadow Clones at one time, and that is extremely difficult. Come to find out, I did not know that. So I'm down to Destiny level 15, I think I said in the beginning. Originally, I was trying a little bit higher than that. I was trying Destiny level 20, as a matter of fact. And come to find out... Oh, wow, she's a gamer. Come to find out, things like double clones... Oh, even a single clone. It's pretty awful. Let's fight over here. She only has like so many different kinds of attacks. I think you pretty much just are paying attention to like specific ones. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. That is a starter spell. I would not normally put anything on it. But we're trying something a little new today. Okay, I have one. Cursed. Cursed means that we're taking 50 damage just by using this. It's going to go onto Ruby Swarm, which is already pretty strong. We're going to eventually get to the point where we need to start leveling up other stuff, because we don't want to just wait until that shows up before we have actual damage. Ice Swords. That's on hit, so you want to put it on the Ruby Swarm because it hits multiple times.
So little time.
All right. So unfortunately,
welcome. Have a seat.
I might end up having to use the health pot. I really don't want to use the health pot before the fight, and that's like asking for a lot. I'm already below half HP. Give me one thing of mana. So depending on what boss we're about to fight, there is a very good chance that we're gonna need a little bit more. Okay, so ice fragments create ice idols. I'm actually gonna sit on this and wait for a potential snowflake thing. I see ignition. I see stuff on sale. These are on sale because we have a free echo. 2 items are half price. If I reset, I believe it goes down to 1 item. So let me grab the unlocker. This is so wrong on so many different levels, but I've never done gameplay like this before. Leveling up my starter, and then I'm gonna reroll. I did not get an on sale item. Dang, I wonder if there was some mechanical exploiting I could have done. Like maybe the other one had the reroll. That's Snowflake. On spell cast, so that means that is better off on Glacial Spikes. Glacial Spikes does hit like 2 or 3 times, but Spears definitely hits more.
Danger ahead.
All right. I'm pretty confident no matter who this is. It's Virgo. It's always Virgo. I have an affinity for Virgo, I think. I think I signed up as a Virgo in the beginning of installing the game, and now I only ever see Virgo.
As fast as you did.
Fighting is a skill like any other, and I'm naturally, or magically, quite skilled.
I demand verification.
Is that what we're calling it? Verification? I think they actually like each other. So, like, ooh, those were the ice mines, I think. So she acts all unfriendly, but whenever I go into the bar, I have like bonus points towards Virgo. I'm gonna have to check with the devs, like what does the actual check in the beginning of the game? If that's still there, maybe they got rid of it at some point.
Show me what you're made of.
Okay, so here's our ulti. I have not healed myself yet. Oh my god, I'm getting so clean at that. Yeah, we're never gonna freeze. Not unless we get more one hit. Alright. That was a very clean Virgo.
This plan has failed. Good. We will try another next time.
I sincerely hope that was a no-hit. I have no idea how much HP I had at the start. If you all can verify that for me, let me know in the comments. I would love to know if this was a no-hit. Toxic gas, sparks, wisp. None of this stuff synergizes with ice. You can hold the L1 button to see what the next upgrade is. So on spell hit, create toxic gas. I'll take it.
An aura.
It's a little bit, like a very teeny bit of extra damage coming in. And if I were to sell it, I'd get maybe
Superb
5 stars,
landscape.
if that. I don't think that's very much worth in compared to like an easier time clearing. Ice fragments, ice idols. We'll take the fragments. So now we want to start thinking about finding ice stuff specifically. Snowflake would be the best. Okay. On gem hit, 25% chance to create 1 snowflake. Gem hit is on the recall, not on like auto attack. Like it has to pass through monsters for you to get the bonus. All right, I'm gonna start leveling up my level 1. That seems so wrong. We need keys. I could do aura right now, but I think I can wait for a second. We also need money. Okay, I'm seeing some. Those are not snowflakes. Yeah, the snowflakes are around your character. That's really cool. If I can get a melee setup, I'm 100% all in.
An elite. The worst.
All right, so I will probably use a health pot here. My previous thought processes around health pots is that I shouldn't really use them at all. I should just wait for the game to give me more. And then whenever I get more, I'm actually healing like whatever it was worth over cap. So like the 6th fragment for my health pot gives me maybe like 10% healing. But come to find out, you get a bonus heal. I'm gonna do this. You get a bonus heal once you reach 5 pots. So perhaps you use that.
Careful now.
That way you don't potentially waste the time. Like I might get 5 pots faster than getting 5 pots healed by excess. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense.
Dead.
And I hope it's correct too. All right, we'll get a stat point or health. I always try to prioritize health. Though I wouldn't be surprised if at some point you prioritize damage so that you're not, you know, fighting a war of attrition. Eventually, Zodiac health is gonna go way, way up. I think someone told me that the number's 120% bonus life on the Zodiac.
Memories.
And that's gonna be bad. All right, we got embers. Target enemies, targets apply vulnerability. We'll take that. I know we have 1 single meteor in the kit, but that's not really enough to warrant an entire aura on. All right, a lot of stuff. These enemies have armor too, so almost like Hades, the blue health. You have to break through it before you can actually do damage to their health, their HP bar. It's kind of like a one-shot prevention method. It's very, very effective. Luckily in this game, like your basic attack is always the same on whatever character you're using, compared to Hades, where your basic attack is going to be dependent on which weapon you have equipped. And even then, it might still be different depending on your hammer, in which case, taking the blue health is actually worse on some hammers than others. All right, let's do this. Pretty simple. You do get a dash reset in the air. So even though you do 1 dash, by the time you get down here, the dash is back up. I was failing those a lot because I would always think I only have 1 dash available to me. Is that from Celeste, I think? Spirit Sword. No real place to put that. I think I'd rather sell, to be honest.
Where to next?
Okay. Sun. I think we wait before we do this. So the advantage of going sun here is to change one of our skills into an ice skill. But I think I would rather take a good melee skill, regardless of color, have the snowflake, and then be able to use elemental gambit. Okay, full slot unlocker. I don't know if that was supremely worth it. I believe our swarm is already maxed out. I just wanted to open up one of the gambit slots for my starter. I feel like spending money on that is a complete waste. So instead, I used the whole room to open it up. All right, no keys. I haven't done like the best job of keeping keys in my inventory. Yeah, so the ice mine is actually extremely entertaining. Nice. So those were just marked. Is that on spellcast? Apply 2 marked to nearby enemies every 6 seconds. So I just came into the room and they are already marked.
What do I need?
The only issue with that is when they have shielding, chances are likely that the shield's gonna absorb the crit.
Time to retaliate.
So what that really helps on is bosses. Basically, every 6 seconds, you have a guaranteed crit on a boss. Ow. Thought that was gonna hit me. So we haven't gotten all of the health flasks back. I thought I would definitely have 5 by now. We're up to 2. I mean, I guess we're gonna get them eventually. Dodge those. I really like the monsters on this map specifically. Some of them have like a lot of interesting gameplay to it. Some of these have more than one attack, which is kind of fun. Compared to the other action roguelites where the monster may have literally only one attack in its kit. Oh, I guess these are not shielded. So I did get a lot of benefit from having the target. This is also, I was gonna say this is where we might be able to freeze, but the freeze stacks have already fallen off.
Out of magic.
That's the ulti. Ice Mine is doing really well right now. The way I'm keeping track of which spells I have available, I'm watching above my character's head. And as soon as I see something light up, then I know I have a spell ready. And I kind of know which spell is which by just looking at it.
A gambit.
All right, unlock a slot. This is so weird. Give me that. And then I'm going to put in 30% chance to heal 2. Which chances are I'm only healing like 4 HP. Okay. Gambit came back. Can go for Cetus Cavern. So Elemental Gambit reward.
Gold.
We can force Snowflake there.
But also too soft to fight with.
Radiation, we can apply vulnerability that way. This can apply target if I were to ever like level up target. Calie's. I guess we can do this. Another slot unlocker. Wow. This is very, very odd for me to have this many slot unlocks like at this point of the game. We'll definitely put this on. And I'm actually going to sell this. I think the money is worth more than me just getting rid of it. Because I'm going to definitely sell off my last starter spell. And then the other ice ones I have, we're going to swap in ice stuff. All right, this is a level up.
Time to improve my spell.
Level 3 now. I wonder if that's like a legitimate strategy. If there's people out there who are giga experts at this game, and they definitely level up one of their starters. I'm sure it's not both, but perhaps one gets a little bit of special treatment. Oh, we're chasing this. All right, I think I can make it back up. Nice.
Sorry, little rabbit.
I think that was the last platform before we can actually go back up. Unless they all come down to me, that would certainly be nice.
My gems worked out wonderfully.
There we go. That worked out. You do wow. You do collect currency across the map, but the only issue is that if the monster stays up there and doesn't come down, I couldn't go back up there if I went
Right
down
on
one
time
more
for our
section.
cocktail hour.
Wow, that was one flask away from getting the 5. Is it worth it to heal here? Let's get some more attack speed.
Really something.
I think I struggled on one of my last runs because my attack speed was really low and I just could not get my gems positioned.
I can feel a surge of power in my body.
Well, now we're locked in. That's fine. Level up. Probably not touching anything. We have Ruby Spear on sale, generic. We have Dark Burst on sale, double freeze plus Ice Orb. We're gonna take it. Replace our Gleaming Feathers.
A spell.
And then you have to decide, do you take the Ruby Spear or not? This could be where we put an Elemental Gambit. Should be kind of exciting. We would be ditching someone. This is level 4. Honestly, I think you would ditch Glacial Spikes, but that's one of our snowflakes. So that's like a potential misplay. How about we... I'm at 666. How about we just roll a little bit? And see if we can hit Snowflake. This is chance of mana, generic. Then we're gonna hold out. Ice Idol. I don't mind grabbing one of these. Is there a chance that Snowflake does not show up? I think that might be pretty high. I'm gonna bring this in, replacing the Yali. And now that's probably the best we get because rolling just one is gonna be kind of rough. Let me open up the Gambit slot too while we're here. Okay. So second boss.
The Zodiacs are
Second
not my
biome.
real enemy.
I think the most difficult one for me here is Aries. I also have not fought Capricorn in a while. Oh, Sagittarius, I'm sorry. Leo. A lot of people consider hard mode Leo like the second hardest Zodiac in the game.
You can't pass.
I would
I
assume
won't
Gemini
let you.
must be much stronger than this.
Both of our strategies ended in failure.
Cancer's pretty bad too, to be honest.
Your little diamonds against my mighty halberd.
Hey, I have ice spells too. It's not all little diamonds. Ow. Okay. Remember why I said I don't have issues with Leo? Gotta watch the jump. Luckily, Leo's not invulnerable during a lot of this stuff. Pretty simple dodge. I'm gonna heal myself, even though it was a little early. Eventually, he's gonna go Super Saiyan 3. And most of his kit's gonna be upgraded. Oh, wow, that has no range to it. I'm missing.
Enough of this!
Oh, that goes back and forth. Wow. So I think part of the issue with Leo is just not knowing what he does during this phase. Because it's so different than phase 1. He's just better. Okay. Okay, keep doing the same thing. So is that just an explosion around me? Oh yeah, there's fire on the ground. I forgot about that. A little difficult to space your way away from it too. Okay, only one pass. So I was gonna say that looks like it's the opposite direction, but I actually don't think it is.
No mana left.
All right, I'll chill. It's just like the direction your eyeballs are is different. You know what? Not bad. The snowflake got the kill in the end.
Stronger than your pathetic victories.
Wow, he doesn't like me, huh? All right, we do heal a little bit. No ice. I see slime that transforms into lava slime. Lightning orb does nothing. Fire shield does armor. Meteor does combustion. A lot of meteor plus fire stuff, which is interesting. We're not gonna take it. I have to sell here, unfortunately. We can take ice. We can take probably neutral. But I don't want to swerve like too hard into other stuff.
The sea grabs your heart.
Ember and vulnerability. Nimbus and spirit sword. Attack speed. Saplings double the chance to create a mox. A mox, I believe, is a special crystal. But I don't think you actually have these unless you specifically get a mox. A mox is its own prowess.
Thank you, Pavo. Newfound power.
Okay, so Dark Burst is an explosion around you. That is melee, so that's technically what we want for the snowflake setup. Okay, we got some healing there. Oh, see, but now I have to like pay attention to what my actual spells are. Ooh, 50 damage. But I'm typically playing Calie. It's a lot of long range stuff. So I just like walk away and then press buttons. But this is hopefully gonna turn into melee soon. Interesting jump. All right, we're fine. Oh, that like teleported me into it. Not bad, not bad. There are much harder jump puzzles than that. I think I lucked out. Yeah, so now I know Dark Burst is up next. I need to get into melee range, but we have to pop shield first. Oh, that thing slaps. Pain. We have a little bit of crit, 4%. Feel like I'm getting very lucky with the crits though.
Here.
One hit chance restore 1 mana. 20% is quite a bit. Now I kind of wish I took that neutral ruby spear, but we really don't want to supplement that very much. Let me put this. I can put this on the swarm for now.
Let's do this.
It's a very good multi-hit ability. Could get a lot of mana back from it. And to be honest, we're not really seeing the snowflakes like I wish we would.
An elite.
So I need to start thinking like with my brain here and not my heart. Ooh, almost walked right into that. Now I feel like I'm mostly used to the kind of attacks these monsters do. It would definitely be kind of cool to see how people like rate Astral Ascent in terms of its difficulty compared to other roguelikes out there. Gambit for sure. No, Aura for sure. There's a few vids that are up that are like skill versus luck and things of that nature. Like how easy is it to beat the Astral Ascent? How easy is it to beat it compared to your Hades or your Dead Cells or anything of that nature? I want to say that this is like starting off, it's pretty difficult. Then as soon as you realize what Zodiacs do, then it starts to even out. And then it does the like pretty steep vertical curve based off of specific Zodiacs. Oh wow, that goes through the platform. And taking bonus damage from traps too, which count as that. I want to say double damage. There we go. It'd be nice if I got my snowflakes just by doing the recall, but I can see how that could be busted. Spirit swords create thunder strikes. Thunder strikes off vulnerability. Sparks off slime. Where's the ice stuff? Why could I not get any ice stuff at all? One hit vulnerability. I just want to upgrade into something. Let's get rid of the toxic gas.
What do I need?
Okay. Elemental Gambit reward. Snowflake. Put Snowflake on the Dark Burst. I'm gonna greed. I'm gonna say that the game will give me one more chance to do this. Okay, freeze. Increases crit rate. Frostbite enemies create ice fragments. We have a little bit of easier time freezing now. When hit, create ice fragments. Ice fragment damage up. When hero is hit, create a barrier. We have freezies, we have ice swords. I actually don't have any ice fragment tech right now. So I think what that means is I have to go for the crit one. Ember. Of course it's Ember. All right. So this... Oh, right. I'm getting ice fragments from our comet.
Needed. Useful. I like it.
All right. Gambit. We're out of keys already. 500 bucks.
One more step forward.
Hopefully we can buy something from a shop.
Don't come close, monster.
Oh, wow. That thing was really sticky. Yeah, what is that? There's like a gravitational pull between the monster and me. I know Ice Idol can pull monsters, but I don't think I'm running Ice Idol right now. All right, go in. Big boom.
Another
Spear.
elite bites the dust.
Look at all the little babies coming out. And you can't even jump over their attack. There we go.
The only kind I
The attack
tolerate.
speed is actually doing massive work right now. Okay, 4 keys.
Let's
I wonder
be
if I
smart.
can level up the number of keys I get from these
Eyes
chests.
peeled. Gems
Because I'm
ready.
getting like 1 less than I actually need. Like ideally you want to see 5. Gotta say, watch detonation. I thought that was the thing's ultimate. What is your ulti? I feel like I don't even fight Monasteros all that often. Oh, okay. It's a gigantic wave, and then the entire bottom is frozen. There we go.
Worthless.
We'll probably heal.
A simple common
Unlocker.
gambit.
Surprisingly, we don't need that. Let's see. It's looking like a cell, to be perfectly honest. I don't think that you put this on the Dark Blast. On each hit, increase damage by 20%. I wonder if that, like, is stacking. Like, is there a world where we do this? There are training dummies in this game. So it might be a good idea that I actually start attacking a training dummy
Let's
whenever I
keep
have a
this
question. Shadow Clone is near.
The
Let's heal.
tyrant's doing.
Shadow Clone is right here. I missed all of my recall. So Kiran is actually not doing anything. It's very nice for me. He's melee, so I guess I'm just kiting him.
How low will the time
Definitely a
go
bad time to be a
victory?
Shadow Clone. I was almost gonna say Zodiac. As soon as we get like more damage ups, I think we'll be good. There's two issues at play right now. One is the fact that I don't have the snowflakes, the freeze, or the ice fragments on like full rotation. And then two is that our spells are actually not very high level. This is only a level 1 spell. That's already kind of bad.
An improvement.
We have not seen any echoes come in. What the echo is, that is a buff. A lot of them are passive. Whenever you do something, the buddy comes in and then does something with you. Haven't gotten a single one of those. That is more freeze. Definitely is better off here. Okay, how many times am I gonna pass by this elemental gambit room? This is so bad. I need to get past this boss. Ice fragments on Octave, that's big.
You have my gratitude.
I don't need to see the other stuff. Peddler, I think, does thunderbolts. Ayla does poison, and then I don't know what she does. I think she heals. She either heals you or she gives you infinite mana by dropping a tree on the map. I don't know every little thing in the game, but I'm pretty close. Ooh! One of the main reasons why I'm playing Astral Ascent right now is I had one person on one of the Twitch streams mention like how they love watching me play games. And you know, I am the streamer, YouTuber, but sometimes I'm not sure exactly the kind of stuff people want to see from a YouTube vid or a live stream. But come to find out, you don't always get to see these kind of action roguelikes at their full potential. So my hope is that we can get strong enough that we can play these games at their full potential. Just like how we do with the Dead Cells or a Hades or something.
Elite.
All right, that's gone.
I prefer life,
Full
thank
HP,
you.
full health flask. We even got 9 keys out of it. So Octave is coming in whenever we use our signature spell. Octave can miss, but I believe because he throws out so many ice fragments, it actually isn't gonna matter. Nice little
These
rest.
short breaks serve as throwbacks to a far-off past, nostalgic of my big brothers, running in the garden while I watched them. I hope they are safe and sound, up there, in the galaxy. Well, nice break, but I'd better get back to it.
All right, hope we were able to stretch and hydrate.
Geomancer.
We need strength now.
Everybody should enjoy a cocktail like this one.
Crits. Because I think our attack speed is actually fine at this point. Give me 1 mana. I think I have enough mana. I'm at 43 stars. We should get a massive damage boost here. Yeah, like I said, I think I'm good on attack speed. All right, so this is pretty big. For each freeze on the enemy, increase crit rate. On frostbite enemy, create ice fragments. On spell hit on a frostbitten enemy, create an ice fragment.
Good aura.
So we want frost. We want ice fragments. Things like ice sword and stuff, that's like, it's something, but it's not exactly what we want. I can buy it and then just leave it on the ground. Okay, this is ice. Ice fragment, ice sword. Aqua ball is not really close range, but that should be very, very easy to get hits off of. We're gonna actually replace our glacial spikes, I think. Lowest level spell. You do get a level out of it, which is great. We're gonna keep pumping up Ruby
Good
Swarm
tools make great
until I
artists.
think we're done with it. Okay, so this is on hit. I don't know if the Aqua Ball bounces off the wall or not. It'd be very, very nice if it does. Okay. And then let's see if we can get a little lucky with a few more ice things. A Spirit Sword, which we do have some Spirit Sword tech in here. Does bonus damage. I do wish it like had something. Oh, I can't see. I wish it had something to do with ice, and it does not. It's Thunder Strike. Let's keep going. Spellcast Ice Swords. 4 of them. Very good on Dark Burst because it's not multi-hit. And we're good.
Come
Then
back
to the boss.
anytime.
My gems can't
Who would we
wait
want to see
kill.
here? Scorpio is fine. Pisces is fine. Cancer is not. Okay. I feel like I never get to fight Pisces.
Very good to see you again, Calie.
The pleasure's all mine, Lady Galbio. Your
Lady
order
Galbio?
has always been an inspiration for me.
Fight me, and you might learn a thing or two.
She seems nice. All right. So watch this. Still got hit, despite me saying to watch it.
I'll take the shot.
Okay, so you see all the little ice fragments bouncing around. She does have an ad phase. Funny enough, with the heat pumped up, which is Destiny level, you can actually have ad phases in your boss fights.
Superb.
It gets hard. I will say that.
Your pain.
Okay, there we go.
Do you
I usually
think it will
take
be enough?
some damage in this fight. She just has like a lot of things in her kit. Oh wow, that hit a lot more than I thought it does. You definitely have to flotate.
Target acquired.
Octave, what are you doing? Buddy, you're nowhere near me. Flotate. Yeah, so just like Leo, she's basically going Super Saiyan 2 here. Or Super Saiyan Blue, maybe. She will not come out of her ultimate. You have to deal with that for the rest of the fight.
Well played.
So the more damage you can do very early on, the better. I'm also realizing I do not have a call. I hope I'll still have some opportunity to get one. Astral Gambit. Increase critical hit chance by 20%. When you crit, you get attack speed. Replace Spirit Sword. Could replace the single ice fragment generator. Everything else I think is fine. So we're definitely taking this 100%. I guess I'll just take out the Sharp Lightning.
Needed. Useful. I like it.
Like, I have enough aura upgrades that I could potentially make the ice fragment one into a high level aura.
So much destruction. The tyrants behind it.
Embers, toxic gas, vulnerability, we'll take that. So like I said, there are moxes. This mox creates combustion. Combustion explodes, I think. I'm gonna take it because I don't really want to use my last
You need
reroll on something.
familiar? Lovely gift
Stars.
cover.
We'll go keys. Keys allows us to skip over a few more key rooms. In the aura room, we could chase after some more cooler stuff. Yeah, so you can see now there are little red gems instead of just our standard color ones. Those are the moxes. A little bit of a 5 things I wish I knew. You only have Moxes if you opt into it. Wow, that was some real attack speed. All right, I'm kind of playing melee-ish. Do some spell level ups.
A feather. Newfound power.
That's gonna start really hitting, which is great. Let's see, target. One enemy for each mana spent, create embers, toxic gas, and poison. Max mana up on spell hits, get 1 mana every 10 seconds. You could get even more attack speed, though I assume attack speed from velocity doesn't stack. I would assume it's only refreshing itself, which isn't as powerful as I might think it is. So even though that's a good source of mana, I actually think that's a skill. All right. The bounce is nice.
Guns are loaded.
Elegant.
I didn't realize that Octave has drones that attach to you as well. That's really good. Let's do another level up.
A gift from the sky.
We're almost
Good
done.
tools make
One more
good
level up and
hunters.
that'll be at max, which is 10. Eventually you can increase the max, but I don't have that yet. Wow, it's such a big difference in attack speed. Like, I have a lot of hours in this game. I think I'm well over 40
Careful
hours
now.
at this point between 2 different saves. And, like, I know how Calie attacks, and this is 100% different. A lot of ice fragments. I was about to say, please don't drop on me. Okay, so on hit, chance of life. On hit, ice sword. If I bring in the life thing, it'll go on gleaming feathers, which is basically at this point only ever giving me life. So like casting this is maybe like a good 20 life, if I'm lucky. That seems impressive to me.
So far, so good.
Considering every monster's attack is
This
maybe
one's
like
salty.
60 life.
Why?
55 just then. Of course, another 55. I don't know. Like, if I do see some major freezing piece, I think it's smart that I just take it in. But I will say that it was kind of worth it, the way how we played this out. Elemental Gambit, reward, we could force Ice Fragment. I could also force Freeze. We have 50%, 50% on Ruby Swarm. Could be very, very interesting to force Freeze on this. Technically, we could bring in Freeze on Gleaming Feather. I could also level up all my spells. We have Ice Swords, Freezes. The other thing to drop is the Ice Sword on Aqua Ball, I think. All right, tell you what. We're gonna do the Gambit room, since I assume we won't see this again.
An Astral Gambit?
I'll force
I
Freeze,
find.
which is this. We're gonna put it on Aqua Ball. Reason is the 20% Ice Sword, probably not a lot of value, but on hit Freeze definitely has value to it. Okay. Yeah, I get just random velocity. All right, so there's our Shadow
That's
Clone.
powerful.
Did not mean to go up there.
I'll take the shot.
That clone
There we
was
go.
powerful, but I
Spirit
got the better
Sword.
of it.
We don't need
Certainly a
those
common
anymore.
Gambit.
Still a level 1 level up.
An improvement.
All right, level 10. I guess I could have gone for a different spell level up in the event that the forge comes back. Then at least I'll get value on that feather, because I won't be going over level 10. That's our max right now. But the chances of that showing up again, that has to be near 0, right? This is the final biome. Get some money.
Let's do this.
I'm going to go for keys, only because I know that there are 2 chests like in the final transition after this boss. Like right before the final boss.
Stand back.
Ooh, okay, Octave. I see you. He never gets positioning like that. That was a montage, if I would ever say so. All right, keep a watch on the healing, so I can justify the purchase I made. I mean, it wouldn't be so bad if I was like not getting hit. Okay, more keys. Aura. This is just in case we could do something better than the ice fragment.
Let's explore this.
I can still double upgrade it if I need to. All right, so this is... I can't believe we have so many things that are such low level. And if you think about it, every little locker we've opened... I gotta heal. Every little locker we've opened has been just, like, level 1 feather. There's a little bit of meta tied to that. Like, you can increase the chance that you get a double feather.
I'll take the shot.
Thank you, Octave. We don't have that just yet. But the other opportunity would be to level up my actual character. There we go. Sometimes I do miss when my dark ball is ready. My self-destruct.
Well done, Gems.
There we go. The little clones chasing me is awful. Slimes, combustion, embers. Okay, Spellforge actually came back, so I actually got, like, not a ton of value out of that feather I used. Technically, I could go into here and get potential double feathers for the cost of HP. 3 rooms left. I don't think I can do that, because if I have to use keys to get my health back, then I'm probably going to be worse off. All right, head in here. So next fight, everything has armor.
Gorgeous.
Oh wow, the freeze crits are really good. Rooms like this are really nice for me. The ice fragments get to bounce around with free reign. I have all my health back somehow. Don't want to jinx myself. $997. And this thing's not even max level. Dang, I'm still gonna have to use a little bit of stars.
Great timing. My
14.
shift just started.
14 to get a level 5 heal. Let's not. I know it seems wrong, but I have a sneaking suspicion that regardless of who I'm fighting, I'm gonna have to use the health pod anyway, which means that I'm gonna have less potential health on the final boss. Armor up. We don't need a ton of crit because I'm getting a lot of it from my freeze. 7 out of 8. Okay, so this is a fully upgraded ice pebble.
An aura.
No, it's not. Crap, I didn't realize I could only do one at a time. I don't think I have another upgrade. We can potentially get some refinement going. We want to see freeze. We want to see ice fragments. A lot of ice swords. If I had ice sword tech, we would be all set. Nothing there. Nothing there. There is one final shop too that has like $500 gambits. So I'm kind of just rolling down until I know I'll have like 500. All right. Well,
Later.
looks like we are basically locked in.
Ready to fight.
I would not say that my build is busted just yet. We just have stuff that works. If I fight Libra here for a 3rd time in a row, I'm gonna be highly upset. All right, thank you, game. Not that I don't like the Libra fight, it's just that I have died twice on Calie already. Not like specifically against Libra, but Libra uses all my health pots. So a nice Aquarius for me to get a nice true victory on Calie, I would very much like that.
Do you make golems?
Kind of cop the new golem.
I've never tried, but I would help you if I could, you know? I know. If I could, I would. Stop.
What a sad story. I gotta read the Aquarius lore. I bet it's really good.
Elegant.
Okay, a lot of bounces. This should be an okay fight for me.
Guns are loaded.
Only issue is Aquarius goes invulnerable all the time. And swap sides too. Oh wow, that lasts a lot longer than I thought. Center, right, left, very far. I got tagged twice, I think. Yeah, you gotta be extra sticky in this fight. Which is kind of like what the build was supposed to be in the first place, but the melee setup just never showed up.
Release it.
So if you look at the HP, by the time we actually got the DPS phase, the DPS check, I've done a lot of HP. Feeling kind of good about the build right now.
Stand back.
2,000 damage before we left. I'm like too far to one side. I'm still getting tagged by a little bubble. Oh! Unlucky. It's been a long time since I got hit by that. Okay, you're dead. Not a bad fight.
Powerful. I wish I were just like you.
Oh, we're like a role model. Open this up. Nice, we're full HP. That's beautiful. Sparks. Fire shield creates snowflakes. We don't have a way to generate fire shields. There's another gambit that's like fire shield whenever you take damage, and that would be kind of cool. Applies 3 target to nearby enemies. Oh, this is the max level thing of what we saw earlier. On target hit, apply vulnerability. Increase critical hit chance by 10%. So for us to bring this in means that we're probably ditching the ice fragment generator, where the concept is vulnerability is a 10% damage boost. Maybe that's not as strong as I think. We aren't getting stronger ice fragments. We just happen to make ice fragments. Let's not. We'll sell. Because one nice thing about ice fragments is because they're just bouncing around the arena, they're kind of doing
I'll be
work
home
on their
soon.
own that I don't have to do. Same thing with like burn on the ground or slimes that are bouncing. Ooh, this is good. On hit freeze.
Impressive.
So now we're trying to
gambit here.
refine the build a little bit. This would be very, very nice on Ruby Swarm. That should be like an instant freeze. On spell cast Ice Fragment, we will replace the Ice Sword. Anything lower level, that's a 50% chance of one freeze. Maybe that's not super impactful. And I'm only down to $700. Wow, I could actually afford something in this room. I feel like I've never been able to buy something in this room before. Oh, snap. Spell cast 5 snowflakes? What? Let me get that right here. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna call Worth on that. It is a roguelite, it's pure RNG. This is not pre-recorded content. Well, it kinda is, because you're watching on YouTube. Give me the ice fragments. Those are not, what is that? Left is thunder. Right is gem uptime, I believe. If I were to replace anything, it would probably be the Mox generator. Only because like we aren't really doing anything with the Mox anyway. Increase max gems on the field, increase the cooldown. I don't want to do that because we're actually making fragments. Sapphire Moxes make ice idols. Ice idols suck in the enemy. That's Ice Sword, Ice Fragment, Vulnerability. Again, like we aren't really boosting our Ice Sword damage or anything like that, but it's probably still worth doing. Gotta increase our spell damage. This is probably gonna hit more reliably. Wow, so now I'm getting the double Pablo Feather. That's beautiful. Okay. The first time I've ever gone to the final boss with a starter spell. 14 to get full health pots. Crit, armor, crit, strength. Okay. So I've been here twice, I believe, on Calie. On, I want to say 20 Destiny level. It may have been 20 and then 16. And now we've like sort of refined it a little bit. And also it helps that I did not have to fight Libra, which would have robbed me of a lot of my health pots. Still the best cutscene in all of roguelike history. I don't have a summon either. That's gonna be interesting.
Oh, prisoner. I understand the love you have for your home. My own planet was destroyed. But look at the paradise I built here.
You call that a paradise? I call it a galactic zoo, a jail at best.
You have met people here. You were gifted with eternal life. And you are free to enjoy all the wonders of the universe.
They did such a good job with Ophucus' character. Like, listen to this dialogue. That's a legitimate storyline.
Your words are meaningless.
All right. Already getting hit. We're just baiting him into my snowflakes. Had to wait to see where he was gonna land so I don't miss my bomb.
Scorpio, show me your loyalty.
There we go. I always get hit by Scorpio. I think that was a world first. That thing scares me. I'm panic dodging it for some reason.
A clone.
You should be dead. Crap, it healed.
In the end,
Yo, you can freeze the clone? That's really good.
puppy.
So am I getting good value out of my healing spell, my starter? What do you all think?
I'll take the shot.
Ares' grip belongs to me.
I can never dodge this. I never have the move speed for it. That's fine. Very, very good first phase. Still have my health pot.
No match.
Lot of damage coming out. Of course, I can still
How
die.
dare
I need to do
you.
all of the dodges properly.
Death is the only way out for you.
Nah, we're getting out. The only person dying is you. The next best cutscene in all of roguelike gaming. The animation dev snapped when making this one. Like, my god. Round of applause to animation dev. I don't know what spell I have up first. It's heal.
Capricorn will show me the future.
Okay, good bomb. Gotta watch for the swords. Yeah, so that's different now too. Up here? Sometimes I miss that dodge.
Target acquired.
Dang. Oh, wait. Who was that? They just dipped. Was that a glitch? Is that someone on my team? Yeah, we got hit there. 2,000 damage coming in worth of crits. It's gonna say just wait. It looks like you don't actually get enough jump distance, but I think you do. It's like a deceptively thick red line. It might look like I'm going to dodge all that, but trust me, I'm not. I do so have my health flask.
How will you fare against these clones?
The tyrant used the same features on Lily.
Isla,
What
she
a
got
fight.
snapped. Thanos snapped.
Fight.
What in the world is doing all the damage?
Capricorn will show me the future.
Is there an achievement for beating the boss without using a health flask? Oh, close. Helps to dodge in one direction. Oh, never mind. Right here. I got no snowflakes off my signature spell. That's not good. There we go. Did not have to use the health flask at all.
My next target.
I like to think that I actually pulled that off.
Soon as
I know there are lots of ice fragments just bouncing around doing their own thing. I know I had snow mines on the map, but I think I actually popped off in that fight. Funny enough, as the difficulty goes up, you can equip things like lose max HP whenever you get hit, lose mana whenever you get hit, lose gold whenever you get hit. So if you thought like doing those dodges was bad, imagine losing max HP if you fail to dodge. I'm kind of excited to try like super high heat once I get my actual like Destiny fragments. But that was our Calie win. We only have Isla left And we got Octave, we got Kiran, so we only have Isla left until they come up with a 5th character, which they did have one prepared for the Kickstarter. So I think that might be DLC in the future. Let us get our Calie true ending. World premiere.
Calie, once free, you returned to your people to make sure they were safe and sound. And now, you lead them to a prosperous and cultured future. I hear a lot about it all from Alun, who joined you. Together, you're planning to transform the now useless walls into marvelous sculpture.
Nice. So Alun, according to the lore, was a childhood friend of Calie's, but eventually, like, Alun kind of turned into a rebel. And we did not. We were very much, you know, wanting for the status quo. So then they just kind of fell out. And now we're back on talking terms, which is great. That was good. I really wanted to get this win as soon as possible. And all it took was to really bite down on some ice. And now I actually have my Calie win. Next one's got to be Isla. Kind of did in reverse order, right? Kiran, no, Octave first, then Kiran, and now this. Very, very cool stuff. Either way, if you love Astral Ascent, if you love my gameplay of it, leave a like on the video, subscribe for more action roguelites and all the other stuff that I post on my channel. Either way, hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you on the next video.